Thank you for stopping by to listen to my dad, Larry Witcher, otherwise known as the Professor of Useless Knowledge. I hope you enjoy it.
On this radio station that do not listen.
Okay, so how so?
Listeners that don't listen.
Okay.
They called me yesterday.
Yeah, hear what they want to hear.
They called me yesterday and said, why wasn't you on the radio? I said, well, you wasn't listening? They said, yeah, that's the reason I know you wasn't on the radio.
Yeah.
I said, well, Julio said the phone was out of order.
They were.
They said, well, I thought you went down there. I said, no, we don't have to go down there because of the modern technology. We got a telephone.
A telephone now, yeah. Well, you take a backhoe and a ditch witch digging ditches up and down side the road, they're bound to hit something. And I knew this was going to happen. I just had a bad feeling about it when I saw them out there a week ago digging. And they've been digging for 4 or 5 days now, but they have dug everything up and down Lonnius Road and now turned it on. They're on Hardeman Mill Road, so they're heading toward Boston. So we're not counting them out that they may cut our phones again. We're not sure.
All right. Well, we're going to salute 2 World War II veterans this morning to start off with.
Okay.
Mr. Marvin Poe called me and said he wanted to salute Virgil Adams, who originally was from Tennessee.
Yeah.
Went in the U.S. Navy. He's 91 years old and lives in Athens, Georgia.
How about that?
So, Mr. Adams, it's your day. And also Jess Mulkey. Now, Jess Mulkey is a Monroe man.
Mm-hmm.
He's our neighbor, lived in Monroe, 86 years old. He was in the Marine Corps, served in Okinawa, China, and Guam. So those are the 2 that we give a salute to this morning. We're proud to be able to honor them in their service.
Amen. Salute. Oh, gosh, yeah.
And today is National Radio Day.
National Radio Day.
You know, if it hadn't been for radio, no telling what you and Joel would be doing today. But radio has been here since the 1800s, Julio, and it took a vast amount of inventions to finally get the radio to working. Because you not got only transmission, but you got reception also.
Yeah.
So the telegraph and the telephone with a wireless telegraph played a big part in you and Joel being able to sit down there. But here's how national radio got started.
Okay.
You should know, since you're in radio.
Yeah.
Now, that was a poem. I did good, didn't I?
Yeah, and one day last week, Joel, was Bad Poetry Day. We'll chalk one up for Larry there.
Let's do it, yeah.
Well, there's no real evidence, Julio, as how it actually got started except this. In the 1990s, see, it's a new national holiday.
Okay.
It's not recognized by anybody, any government office, as being a national holiday, but it is a national holiday started in the 90s. A group of radio personalities such as Julio and Joel D. and Verlin Deaton, they began to get together and talk, and they said, we promote all these bizarre holidays throughout the year. Why don't we create us a holiday?
That's right.
So the radio personalities created their own holiday, and they celebrate their own holiday that they created themselves. It all started from a conversation of radio personalities. So that's how your day got started.
Well, that's great because we need to be recognized.
Yeah.
There's a lot of people that work in radio. There's some 11,000 stations across America, maybe a few more now. But the dial is pretty much full. If you go up and down a radio dial, tuning it, if you can tune it without tuning it digitally, but if you tune it by hand, if you got an old radio that you can still turn the dial, especially at night, you're going to find something that you can hear on just about every frequency there is.
Well, I went to Columbia, South Carolina yesterday to carry my wife over to see her brother in the VA hospital, and I left it on 92.3. Now, you run out way down past Buckhead.
Yeah.
You run out. But if you leave it there, when you get way over the road towards Columbia, there's another 93.2 right there. 92.3, yeah.
Yeah, there's one down in Augusta.
Same, but they don't play your kind of music.
No, the one in Augusta is playing jazz slash R&B, yeah. 92.3 down in Warner Robins, and there's several of them around here.
Well, now, y'all don't forget now, my telephone number, 770-267-2845. Call me and give me the veterans, World War II veterans' name, and we will salute them. Some, as long as they call me, I'll throw it in the program every morning.
That's a great thing you're doing, Larry.
So don't call the radio station.
Yeah, don't give it to Marie, because Marie won't know what to do.
No, if Marie got it and they called and said Dan Melton, she wouldn't know nothing. But just call my phone number, leave a message if I don't answer, and we'll put them on the next day or whenever we go back on.
Sounds good, Larry. Thank you so much, yeah?
See y'all later.
Thank you, sir. All right, there he goes. That's Professor of Useless Knowledge, Larry Witcher.